Jemima Job is a junior midfielder on the soccer team. She's originally from Nottingham, England, but she came to the US 3 years ago to play soccer, or football as she calls it.
Football's huge. Soccer, whatever you call it.
You can call it whatever you want.
It's huge in the UK. Like, it's everywhere. Like the Premier League, everyone goes there. Like, to games, there's like 80,000 plus fans at every game. So it's a big part of growing up in the UK. The last 5 years, I've always thinking about it because I've had friends that's come over here and they've loved it. So I was thinking about it for a while to come over here.
So what made you ultimately want to come to SEMO?
The coach, the way that she asked about me and stuff like that. It wasn't just all about soccer, even though she loves soccer. It was more personal questions too, which not many coaches ask about, how you got to places and stuff like that. They just want to know how you are as a player.
For me, it's my core philosophy. As a person, as a coach, I want to be family oriented. When we're recruiting players, we look for character and we look for people that will mesh with our family.
I go back home probably every 4 or 5 months. So Christmas I'll go back home, and then if I can in the summer I'll definitely go back home. So normally I get 2 months, 3 months. It depends how early the coach wants you back. But I go home often. It's hard sometimes, especially after games. I think games is the hardest. When everyone goes back to their family, you're just well, I'll go to the locker room and stuff like that, but other than that, it's fine. You get used to it.
I'm international myself, so I'm a transplanted Canadian. My husband also is a transplanted Canadian, and the thing that we like about having some internationals in our program is that they give up a lot to come here to have the opportunity to have to pursue athletics at the Division I level and also earn a degree. There aren't many other places in the world that you can do that and really be a scholarship athlete in the way that you can in the United States. So yeah, there's a lot of gains when they come here and opportunity, but at the same time they are leaving family. They are leaving everything that's common in their culture, and having those athletes in our locker room and impacting our team at training sessions and games, I think it's just a good way for all of us to be grounded, for every American in our program to be grounded and understand what a blessing it is to grow up in the United States. In the U.S., there are so many athletes in the country competing for spots that the game of soccer can tend to be extremely athletic. It can turn into a track meet. The kids that we're bringing in tend to play, they're a little bit more cerebral in how they play. Sometimes they maybe haven't been as dependent on their athleticism, or maybe they're not even as athletic as a typical Division I American player would be, but in that sense they complement each other so that we get those soccer minds combined with those amazing athletes.
In the 2017-18 academic school year, there are 992 international students from 52 countries attending Southeast. Of those 992, 15 are international athletes. Only 2 are on the soccer team this year, but in the last 17 years, 15 international players have represented Southeast on the soccer field.
I had a really good coach. I think she's the reason, honestly, why I'm a college coach, a lifetime coach. And she, at a high school age, always talked about diversity and how diversity leads to success within programs. And it was something that was ingrained in me. I didn't understand it to the level she was living it as a high school student, but I do now. And I could also thank her for that, because I think a lot of our success has been really appreciating that diversity.